minsan po kapag halimbawa po may mga incidents po tayong nababalitaan, mga plane crash or hijacking, naiisip ko po na paano po kaya ang tagapamahalang pangkalahatan, ang kapatid na Eduardo V. Manalo sa kanyang araw-araw na biyahe.
Masasabi ko na ang Ka Eduardo ay napakatapang at ang laging iniisip niya sa bawat sandali ay yung kapakanan ng mga kapatid sa iglesia.
Ja, auf jeden Fall. Wir danken Gott und sind sehr dankbar, dass wir trotz der schlechten Situation, dass wir trotzdem den Gottesdienst zu Hause abhalten können. Wir halten ihn zweimal die Woche ab. Es ist alles wunderbar und wir danken für die Fürsorge, die uns Eduardo gibt.
Grazie al continuo insegnamento che ci dà l'amministrazione, questo ci rafforza e ci dà veramente forza per andare avanti in questo mondo.
The executive minister of the Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ, Brother Eduardo Manalo, has been guiding the church to phenomenal successes. He wants all of us to continue in our services to God in spite of the difficult challenges that many members are facing due to the worsening condition of the world.
The last pastoral visitation that I attended was actually the ordination and anniversary of Templo Central in the Philippines in last May.
Ja, ich habe schon 3 oder 4 Mal an einem pastoralen Besuch unseres Hauptverwalters, Bruder Eduardo V. Manalo in Deutschland. Das war dann, ja, es war schon etwas Besonderes.
Meine allererste Pastoral Visitation from dem Kirchenverwalter Ka Eduardo V. Manalo war tatsächlich 2012. Da war ich aber noch etwas jünger, denn es war zu dem Zeitpunkt, als unser Kirchenhaus in Hamburg dedicated wurde bzw. eingeweiht wurde.
Ke ile ka ba le tlhonologa haholo ka selemo sa 2017 hore ebe ke ile ka kgona hore ke ebe e mong a ileng a ba palong ya hore ke bone Brother Eduardo V. Manalo hana a etetse seterekeng sa rona sa Southern Africa. Mme ka selemo seo sa 2017 ke ne ke santsaneng ke le moithuti wa Bibele ka nako eo.
In Mexico City, that was when our brother Eduardo Manalo was able to visit all the brethren in Mexico and you know, coming from the southern parts of the United States and other parts of Latin America. It was incredible.
The pastoral visit that I remember would be the 50 in the West. It was a very exciting experience for me because I was still a Bible student.
One precious memory I have that I keep very close to my heart is when Ka Eduardo visited us in Sydney for the 40th anniversary celebration of our district.
Yo he sido bendecida con la oportunidad de atender unas cuantas visitaciones pastorales del ministro ejecutivo. De hecho, fue muy reciente en la que he podido tener esa oportunidad.
In the year 2011, it was the dedication of the local congregation of Sacramento in the District of Northeast California. This was my very first time that I had ever witnessed Brother Eduardo V. Manalo preach.
My most vivid memory of the executive minister was actually during his pastoral visitation at the Washington, D.C. chapel. We all had the opportunity to line up and be able to shake his hand. I remember just standing in line with my mom. We're trying to practice what we would even say. When we finally got up to him, both my mom and I we just started crying because it's hard to even be able to get words out.
Another vivid memory was my grandfather actually received an award for his service as a deacon from Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. And it was really special to see someone in my family, especially my grandfather, who is over 90 plus years old and has been serving his duty as a deacon for such a long time.
En agosto de ese año tuve la oportunidad de no solo atender, pero también cumplir con mi deber como un miembro del coro detrás del ministro ejecutivo, y fue una oportunidad que nunca voy a poder olvidar.
He asked me when did I arrive there, because I was in Philippines that time, and I told him, and then he said I must make sure I don't forget to tell the people in Africa that he loves them so much and that he's gonna see them soon.
Habang ibinibigay nga po ang gawad ng pagkilala na isa sa unang kaanib sa lokal ng Madrid, nagtatanong na po siya kung ano ang tungkulin ko. Mula po sa Pilipinas hanggang dumating ako sa Madrid ay kalihim na po ako. Sabi po ng ka-Eduardo, huwag kang bibitiw. Mahalin mo ang tungkulin mo, nagsimula ka, tapusin mo.
First time I got to shake his hand, I said, thank you so much for visiting us, but we really appreciate it. And, you know, he just said thank you as well. And that was special. I mean, just hearing him speak to me.
I remember saying to him that hopefully in 4 years' time that I'll be able to meet him in the school for ministers. I remember his reaction was he smiled. So I became very inspired.
I don't remember exactly what the title of the lesson was, but when he spoke about continue to pray even though you're going through hard times. And at that time, I was going through some financial hardship. I was kind of worried and concerned because I had a young child. But that word came right on time because I was about to begin to lose hope. But that's like, okay, Brother Eduardo told us to continue to pray, hold on to our faith. And that's what I did.
Being reminded to patiently endure through all of life's challenges. At the end of the day, if we continue to do that and always put God first, everything will fall into place as what He's proven in my life by calling my dad to become a member. Some of the video streamings, my dad loved to take notes during worship service. And even if it's hard with his Parkinson's to write and hard with his dementia to remember, I remember this one instance where he wrote down, "The true Church of Christ."
Ja, ich habe mich dann wirklich an die Lektion so weit erinnert oder konnte mich dann so weit daran erinnern, dass wenn wir Sorgen haben und unsere Sorgen und weiter an Gott vertrauen, und die Ärzte haben mich schon aufgegeben und ich habe dann angefangen, an meine Gebete zu Gott zu senden und ihn zu bitten, mir zu helfen, und er hat mir geholfen.
Going into my senior year, there's a lot of talk about who I'm going to become and what path I'm going to take in life. And it's taken a big toll on my mental health to be thinking about those kinds of things, who I'm going to be, what I'm going to grow up to become. So I went into that pastoral visit feeling very alone, and I came out of it feeling like I was seen. I think that after that lesson, I think that he said something about, we're not part of this world and we have to make it through.
I remember the lesson that our Lord God is just one call away. So even though I may feel tired doing my schoolwork, even if we're having troubles, we just pray to God and we never give up.
Ayaw namin kayong mabigo sa inyong inaasahan, mga kapatid. Sapagkat ang Diyos gustong-gustong makita kayo sa kanyang piling at yan ay napakalapit ng mangyari. Huwag na tayong pumayag na merong ano pa mang bagay na makahadlang sa atin para makarating doon. Kailangan nating matiyak bilang mga Iglesia ni Cristo, anuman ang ating masagupa, nagagawa natin yung lahat ng inaasahan ng Diyos sa atin sapagkat gustong-gusto niya makita tayo doon sa kanyang bayan, sa bayang banal, sa araw ng paghukom.
I want to say thank you so much for always remembering all the brethren. You always continue to remind us to be strong and to always have faith and hope no matter what we experience.
Ich möchte mich ganz herzlich bei dir bedanken für deine Leitung und deine Führung in unserer Kirchenverwaltung.
Brother Eduardo, thank you for being such a great leader. You inspire me to be a better officer. Inspire me to encourage my son to be an officer within the church. And he can't wait to be baptized one day, and hopefully soon he will be.
Thank you very much po for all the sacrifices and the love for the sake of the church. And we love you po.
Damang-dama po namin ang inyong pag-ibig, ang pagmamalasakit nyo sa pamamagitan ng inyong mga pagtuturo, ng inyong mga pagle-lecture sa amin.
Papasalamat po kami po ng marami po sa pagmamahal niyo po at pag-ibig po sa amin, sa mga pagtsatsaga niyo po sa pagtuturo po sa amin po.
Thank you po, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, for all the love and the sacrifices that you do for the church. And I pray to God that He will give you all the life, the strength, the good health, and the blessings that you need.
Ke rata hore ke o tsebise ka kotloloho maikutlo a ka. Ke leboha haholo ka tsohle tseo o di etseditseng kereke.
Muchas gracias, hermano, que usted ha sido una gran inspiración para todos nosotros y solo le deseamos que esté en buena salud, que su familia siempre sea cuidada por Dios.
Thank you so much, Brother Eduardo, for all you have done for the church. You always lead the church to so much victories through the help and guidance of our Almighty God.